Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Invisible War, and when we last left off, we cleared out the Templar stronghold in Trier, and we also moved through the portal into Antarctica surprisingly, and now we have plenty of problems to worry about, including Billy Adams presumably, and also an entire selection of people in power armor. I guess then we try to conclude our adventures today, because I do believe it will be the last episode of this Let's Play here, and I guess we already made our choices, so to speak, didn't we? I think we may have, my friends. I don't think I'm going to side with the Templars at the very last minute, you know. That would be super uncharacteristic, if even possible. I don't think it will be, but still. I don't think Alex is doing anything like that. We have found our position in life already. But I suppose it depends on what JC can tell us once we free him. Which may take some time, because the exterior of the base is also full of enemies, what I have seen. Although currently our objectives do tell us specifically to go to JC first, but then again, well, what are we supposed to do if we stumble into these areas, not investigate them? Come on guys now, right? So, let's see what we can accomplish. I see one guy back here.
This research facility was abandoned by VersaLife nearly 2 decades ago. You will need to power up its pilot beacon with a generator on the lower level of the B-wing.
Ah, okay, that's how we're getting out of here, I see. I guess then we do this before we head out, because it makes the next goal a little bit easier, I would presume, right? Because it could be an escort mission. And we're returning to Cairo, I guess. Okay. Alright, but I think it's a spoiler, it is a little bit, wouldn't you think? Then again, then we get to business here. Und try to. This would all be snowed in, presumably, right? After 20 years of abandonment. Okay, one guy, firearm over his shoulder. Means we can maybe get a drop on him. That would be great. Assuming, of course, I can time it properly.
What's that?
It's my stun baton. Oh, it was just a penguin. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, take a dirt nap, sir, over here somewhere, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. He would die anyway, regardless of what I do to him, or did not do to him. Okay, why would we need to activate the generator? Because we have 2 wind turbines here, right? I should be able to power this little device I'm moving. Okay, now the mech rail, apparently it's all mech rails for them. And this guy didn't have power armor, right? Just double checking. No, he didn't. Okay, which level was it again? I'm sorry, Tresatong. The lower level, of course. Okay. So, we scout the perimeter first and then make our decision. Pilot beacon is very clearly marked at least, which is good. So, we cannot get lost easily. Yeah, there should be enough juice for that, you would think, right? Apparently there isn't. Okay, another dude. Is the burning barrels that do make sense in this current area? Since it's probably minus 30 degrees, give or take. But some areas of the Antarctica are sheltered, of course. That would also explain the lack of a wind chill in here, and all this being snowed in, or did not be snowed in. Is it the only guy here? Apparently so. Another mech rifle. I could shoot him, but it's too far away for the pistol to get anything done. So we have to be a little bit closer and aim for headshots, I guess. But probably isn't the only fellow around here. Yeah, stealth requires patience. I'm sorry. But he takes his leisurely time coming back here. Yeah, I don't think we can hide back here. That seems unlikely. Oh. Goodie. Goodie, fantastic. Ja. Ja, wir kommen mit RivaTuner Statistics auf Business. Okay, should probably also return the favor here, shouldn't we? Seems like a good idea. My eyes, right? Both barrels for you, my friend. At least the penguin is still alive, which is something, right? Okay, fantastic. Could have gone better, baby, but there we go. Live and learn, as the saying goes. The turret, of course, saw me immediately, so sneaking was never an option for us because I saw the turret too late. Okay, then. And 2 more mag rifles here. Thankfully, we have universal ammo, so that's not too concerning. Alright, so, okay, then we deal with the turret in some other fashion, I guess.
Your beacon is currently offline due to a lack of power. To contact your pilot, you'll first need to turn on the generator inside the facility.
Yes, okay, I was trying to click on the items on the floor here. Thank you, Tracer Tong. I'm not an idiot, yes. Automating air traffic control. Of course, we don't know what this stuff is. Sniper rifle, yes, we dropped ours, I think. What do we have in here? I think it's worth spending a multi-tool for. For the moment, we seem to be alone at least, which is something. Binoculars. I don't really need them, to be honest. Okay, can we turn off the turret outside, maybe? I don't think so. Rocket turret, no. Okay, I could have maybe snuck in here then after all, but now it's a bit too late, of course. Let there be light, please. What's the problem now? Okay, there we go. Then activate. We heard the sound effect, but, you know, the result was to be seen, which is interesting. Yeah, I think it could be worth our time, baby. Yeah, especially for the ammo. I guess since we have some room to spare, we can also eat something. Yeah, I think it should apply automatically, but I'm not so sure about this, frankly. Yeah, the stupid turret, right? Okay, so I think all the people in the area came out to engage us already. And we're still not done with this building, of course. Okay, then we move swiftly and see what we can do. Power generator. Okay, so it isn't directly connected anyhow. What I can tell. Yeah. These penguins are spooking me a little bit. Don't you mind me, fellows, please? Let's just see if we cannot find roof access here. It should be doable, I'm thinking. I did see the walkway after all. Interesting, the penguins don't mind all the gunfire. I think we can enter the area from on top here. I guess we can at least try that. What? What's the TNT crate? Why did it go off by setting it down, didn't throw it? I'm sorry. I'm so good, I'm sorry, penguin. Oh, really now? Okay, food doesn't heal us very much anyway, as you can tell. Yeah. Why did it blow up? I have no idea, frankly. I just set it down normally and went boom. Must be the curse of the TNT crates in this universe here, frankly. But apparently it's not necessary because they appear all the same. That's good. Yeah, only one casualty, right? Sort of. Looks like he deactivated the tripwire. And of a small storage area here, which is good. Phosphorus flare weit. Should we have some room right now? So we give it a try. Some ammo always useful. The one has been here for the past 20 years, I think. Something like that. There was someone in this room, right? Are we talking about Grisos? Okay, it's Grisos now. Yes, thank you for poisoning me yet again, my friends. Okay, that said something about Grisos, and it's also red variety, so we should be careful. But we have a shotgun, thankfully. Right, so what's with the laser tripwires? Because evidently we don't need them, do we do? If Grisos war das. Not quite sure how much soda we can hold, frankly. Yeah, there's smashed our vending machine. How rude of them. Okay, hopefully it was one of those Templar guys. Indeed it is. War gut riddance here, frankly. Even the MacGyver didn't save you, right? Apparently not. Nuke yourself back to health. Is it Nuka-Cola, maybe? Recovering some addicts? Really now. Okay. Whatever. It's just funny. Of course, the first time we saw these descriptions, of course. Trespassers will be persecuted. Enter to pick up. Why though? Can we rip it off the wall? Apparently not. Okay, so let's carefully consider options here. It goes to the helipad, so coming through here is not optional anyhow, I would figure. Yeah, we have to get back to Cairo, of course. Looks clearish from up here, I think, for now. Just in case, so this thing is actually tied, completely tied. Doesn't leak even if you throw it. Unlike the radiation, yeah, leaks wide with the other canisters. Okay, looks clear to me for now. I don't see any traps or any mines, anything in between. Except for this guy, maybe. Another turret, which we did deactivate, I'm thinking. Right? No, I don't think it's deactivated. I don't think scrambler grenades have permanent, yeah, effect. Why do they do? But we can try it here, I guess. Yeah, now it's friendly, but for how long? I'm not sure. Probably long enough to retrieve some items. Yeah, that should take care of this area at least for now, which is good. No more fucking Templars between me and the helipad, if you wouldn't mind. And again, of course, they can send in some reinforcements. And they've been doing this in the past, of course. Yeah, more Grisos in here, I would figure. Probably. Maybe not. I don't think it would be that easy, but it could be all upstairs, of course. Stun prod. The most useless item in the game. At least in my opinion. Okay, someone has some new emails. There's also a repair bot in here. I think I take it. Thank you very much, friend.
Repairs complete.
Let's just see what's on the computer, shall we not?
Have you seen that thing? It was like the ice was building itself into something. Maybe I'm starting to lose my mind.
I didn't see anything too out of the ordinary.
Have you seen that thing? It was like the ice was building itself into something. Maybe I'm starting to lose my mind.
Ah, they're talking about the red Grisos by chance. Only a single email.
Have you seen that
Yeah,
thing?
because we
It's like
can
the
still
ice
see
was
the
building
new
itself
message
into
indicator,
something. Maybe I'm
right?
starting to lose my mind.
And in some of the other computers, this item disappeared once we read the first email. If there were multiple emails, we have that logo still. In this case, not so much, apparently. Okay, a couple of grenades, an energy pack, and a medkit. We don't need that right now. Ah, okay, red Griso, so there we have it. Yeah. We already read that all the way back in the Griso fighting pit, I believe. I don't think we shot red Grisos down below. I think it's the people waiting for us in there, right? Probably. Hopefully our shotgun will be up to the task. After all, it does have fragmentation rounds. I don't think it's necessary if they have red Grisos in here. It's dangerous enough already, wouldn't you think? Really, there's still running water back here. Okay, sure. I only wish we could upgrade all of our firearms with the flashlight ability, you know. Like an underbarrel flashlight, which of course we cannot do. Okay, so then we carefully... I said carefully, Alex, please. Thank you very much. Oh, really? There's a loading screen in here? Well, great. It's a good thing we didn't come here with JC in tow first, right? Would have been his babysitter, presumably. Okay, so it's always something to do here, of course. Never mind the fact that Billy Adams is still waiting for us, and she does have a 3-hour advantage already. But we're clearing out some fucking Grisos here in the basement. You know, why do we need a pilot beacon? Can we not just use our infolink ability? You know, the guy's a capable pilot. He doesn't need ATC to land, you would think. At least I would assume as much, right? Maybe this could be a good area for the flamethrower. Then again, it was completely ineffective against unarmored Templars, so how effective can it be against Grisos? Red Grisos.
Right overhead, Alex. Transgenics. It's research facilities where Life developed many of those creatures. Sorry to say, the generator is at the back of the complex.
Of course it is. Where else would it be? It's always at the far side of the facility, no matter what. No exceptions. Grisos are very observant. I don't think we can avoid them by sneaking around. That seems very unlikely. Northeast, so it's probably through that door, right? I mean, as soon as they spot me, they will charge over here. It's a problem. Although technically we could try that, but they also have a ranged attack, you know. I think they would attack me. These are hunters, these are predators. So, oh buddy, anything in this horrible death pit down below? We should probably clear out all the Grisos anyhow, right? To prevent further infestation. Don't you fall down from that fucking pipe, Alex. Thank you very much. I told you. It doesn't make a difference. They will see me regardless. Okay, I guess I will try the knife. Okay, all the way in the back. And then we have some strange physics effects going on yet again. Don't fucking fall down, thank you very much. Well, I sure hope they can come through this door here right away. That would be great. Looks like a data cube. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, okay, I fight it with these fucking idiots. Yeah, so we have some flares. We throw down some fucking flares so I can actually see these idiots. Yeah, I told you we cannot sneak through here, and there we have it. It's impossible. These animals will detect me no problem whatsoever. So we may just well just look around with our pistol at the ready. Just for the flashlight, you know. And flares unsurprisingly don't last a long time. Yeah, continue my train of thought. I think there's a data cube on the bottom here someplace. Okay, these don't have a ranged attack. These are not too worrisome if you can avoid them. Yeah, they're angry because, unsurprisingly, my flashlight gives me away, right? Yeah, I want that. Probably. If only we had some grenades. We don't have any concussion grenades by chance left, right? Nope, nothing that works against organic targets. There's a small and a large variety, and also turret. Ah, that could be food for thought. Just turn the turrets against these fucking animals. If you can find the terminal here someplace. That could be food for thought. But I think the turrets will shoot us before anything else. Can we close that maybe? No, it's controlled from someplace else, of course, unsurprisingly. Can we get inside here, you idiot? Thank you very much. Well, I don't think I want to engage in melee combat with that thing, ideally. There looks like to be a radioactive canister over there. And a door of some type. I mean, we could try that. If it's stuck here. It's not stuck here. Okay, good here. It's unlocked, huh? Okay, it never bodes very well. But the turret angle could work, wouldn't you think? At least theoretically, if you can find the security terminal around here someplace. Are we going to the correct direction? I'm not so sure. Probably not, I would figure. The floor is partially collapsed anyway. Aha, a camera. Let me guess it's a hostile camera. It probably will be. This one certainly seems busted. It's impossible to sneak around here, as you can tell. Outright impossible. Okay, an illegal augmentation canister, I think. Excellent. And we hit a jackpot, apparently. That's what happens if you don't pay your stuff well enough, you know. Okay. Found at the bottom of the elevator. The broken elevator with fucking more greases, I think. Right? Probably. TNT crate, we keep this in mind. In case we need to blow something open. Yeah, this is a very tense situation, of course. Like a horror movie almost. Aha, that's the Grease Death Pit, I see. Probably. I don't think that's supposed to work like that, but I guess I take it. Still not convinced you can actually sneak across the entire room without the Grise noticing. Maybe a decoy could work here, potentially, but it's a big if though. And these are just the green variety, right? Aha, lovely. And this is most likely my blood I would figure. Yeah, okay, we can access the area no problem by going around or on top here, not a problem. I don't think Grises would care about the fire extinguisher, you know. Probably not. I guess it would be used for the TNT crate, wouldn't you think? Ardo on second thought, I don't want to try my luck with that, so just use the multi-tool here. Because the last time we tried that, we of course blew ourselves up, and also a penguin for that matter. It's not like there's a shortage of multi-tools or any other combat supplies in this game for the most part, so at least I guess. Another computer, I like that. Thankfully no one in here right now. Okay. Takes me all the way back to Mankind Divided, right? With that one Russian scientist they were mentioning on multiple occasions. That's probably connected to him.
Calm down. I think we have a far more serious problem. I don't think it was one of us who took down the containment fields. I think they did it themselves. And I think there was someone or something out on the ice now.
Okay.
Calm down. I think we have a far more serious problem. I don't think it was one of us who took down the containment fields.
Feeding
I think they did it
schedule.
themselves. And I think there was someone or something out on the ice now.
Yeah, they're hungry, right? And we can see the blood here on the ground, so there's nothing left of the scientists. Most likely. I think we should have the ability to override a friend for recognition, right? Shouldn't we? See the annoying. Yes, if you move the camera, you back out of this menu. Because it's hard to see. Toad is now an ally, so we can turn it on, I think. Yes, we also have the right control of these cameras if we want to use them. Although we cannot see much from back here right now. Shoot some idiots now, ideally. Sometimes they would put some items up here, of course. Okay, then. The toad in here should blast anything that needs to be blasted, I'm hoping. Yeah, there wasn't another area to take, if I'm not misremembering, right? Should probably investigate this first. Unfortunately, I think we only overrode one turret, didn't we? But it's active, certainly we can hear it. I guess camera grenades could work the same for the most part. Flamethrower, yes. Okay. I guess we could give it a try, but it drains ammo very quickly indeed. The combat knife wasn't all that useful, frankly. I'd rather have my baton right now. There's someone here. Are they hostile? No, they seem to be locked in, I see. Probably locked themselves in, right? I see we have some problems there, Mr. Templar. Why would I help you out? Give me one reason, friend.
You found me. Hey, where's your suit? You one of us?
A Templar? No.
Who sent you? You look modified.
Maybe I am.
Well,
How can
don't
people
think we're
tell
all
we don't have
fanatics
any
about
visible
that stuff.
augmentations?
You won't see me taking any mods, but, you know, to each his own. My unit got sent down here to see if we could find an unlock control for the Denton bunker. Figures we'd get jumped by a bunch of mutants. I'm the only one left.
How'd you end up in there?
One of those hippo things had me cornered. I panicked and locked myself up. Hey, think you could get me out of here? This lock shouldn't be too hard to pick. I pulled the grate shut for protection. How was I to know it was gonna lock behind me?
Why would I help you, mate? You can rot in hell for I do care. Maybe it's cold and heartless, but think about it.
Politics don't matter much down here, where it's us against the mutants. You aren't gonna leave me here, are you?
We think about this, for now we walk away. You got them bastard. You picked the wrong side there, frankly. If there's room on the helicopter and you don't make yourself a nuisance, then maybe we consider that. Bringing you along, but it's a big maybe though. Yeah, it must be one of those mutant things. Another turret, which unsurprisingly is hostile, but we can fix that right now. I think that should work. We have a good bladder, I'm hoping. Nope, doesn't do anything. Good to know. This is why I wanted to activate the turret, by the way. So we have to do it the hard way. It's evidently not controlled by the same terminal. Yeah, enjoy the show, friend, huh? Sure hope so. Okay. Ah, wie die now. Yeah, was trying to blow the canister up unsurprisingly. Didn't work so well, did it though? Yeah, more human remains here. Yeah, that was us, I think, by doing that. Yeah, it doesn't work, of course, so... Okay, that would explain your predicament at least. I don't think Jesus care about either of those things, to be honest. Probably not. Yeah, see? It's not even fully sealed. Aha, Mad Bay.
Biological restoration in
Thank you.
tissue via
Wow, Krisis are not to be underestimated, no matter where we go. There we aren't, right? So what do we have here? Some old servers, because VersaLife invested in good equipment, I guess. Something like that. Reagent container of some type.
We're running out of energy here, so we're all going to have to make some sacrifices. Survival first. We can't justify diverting our resources to any of our experiments anymore. Namely, I think it may finally be time to stop the food supply to the Greys.
The Greys, huh? Goodie.
We're running out of energy
Okay,
here, so
that
we're
really
all
shouldn't be
going
the
to have
case
to make some
because I
sacrifices.
already explained the
Survival
situation with the
first.
notification
We can't
icon.
justify diverting our resources to any of our experiments anymore. Namely, I think it may finally be time to stop the food supply to the Greys.
I don't want to blow up the robot, of course. Yeah, these are just green Greys, so that's the thing. And why is the holding pen right next to Mad Bay? You brought it upon yourself. I think these containers, they continue to leak for eternity. I mean, for as long as we are here, of course. So, we have any grenades you could throw in there, right? Okay, then we found the flamethrower and marvel at its ineffectiveness against Grisos, I would think. It's completely and utterly trash. That's what I thought. And surprisingly, it's junk. Why do I even watering? Okay, there we have it. Now we have also run out of ammo almost. Oh, goodie. Okay, so the flamethrower is completely and utterly useless. Even against animals, so just drop it here, shall we not? Okay, good to know. There goes all of our ammo. Because universal ammo means all of our firearms run dry at the same time. Okay, goodie. Yeah, these are just green Grisos though, as a reminder.
Here's the generator. Simply bring it online, and the pilot beacon will begin receiving power.
It's that simple, huh? Okay. Everyone is buying for our infilling ability. Yeah, this is not ammo though, that's a thing. Yeah, that must be right after the events of the original Deus Ex, right? Of course, they were entirely dependent on outside support, as you would think. I mean, that's kind of safe, frankly. Ah, yeah. So janky. Someone was desperate, and so am I, because there's ammo in here. And there's also a weapon module, I just noticed. Glass destabilizer. Could have been useful earlier, but now it's a bit too late. Yeah, someone's secret stash, maybe. Yeah, but it's too late for them. Der Griso-Fodder. I still haven't decided if I am going to break out this guy. Are we that cold and heartless? And again, the Templars have shown us no quarter, no mercy. And we still have the situation with the Billy Adams type to worry about, of course, don't we? So that's also a thing. So it's going to be that easy, right? Press a button. Surely, this thing needs some maintenance after 20 years.
Good work. Power is restored and the beacon is ready to be activated. Just turn it on and your pilot will be able to land. But first, you must find a way into JC's sanctuary. You are our only hope of reviving him.
Our only hope. It's never a good thing to say about Alex, right? Oh yeah, just occurred to me that the turret could also be active right now.
I'm on it.
Someone is blasting though. Our turret is blasting. So once again, why should I give you any quarters? The Templars have already infiltrated this area yet again to make themselves a nuisance. Give me one reason as to why I should be doing this. One fucking reason, man. Oh. You can just pick up a firearm, you know. Yeah, see, there's a fucking edit back here. There's just a fucking trap. No way you can rot in hell. Your friends can help you out, assuming they survive, of course. Templars are nothing but trouble. He brought it upon himself. No way. Can you please stop the stupid pathfinding and physics engine nonsense here once in a while? Thank you very much, der game. Okay, one turret is on our side, the other one is deactivated. No idea where the terminal is, to be honest. The other guy can rot in hell for it, I do care. He's just lying to us anyway. Guaranteed. Of course, it also means there will be more friends in the courtyard again. Most likely. Well, we can give them both barrels if it comes down to that. Interesting that the guy was blasting away full speed at the turret, but the turret didn't return fire. Even though it was said to shoot hostiles. Our hostiles, to be specific. How nice is that, right? Yeah, I do like the matching sound effects, of course. Is it still the same messages?
Have you seen that thing? It was like the
Yeah,
ice
indeed it is.
was building itself into some I'm starting to lose my mind.
Thankfully, there wasn't any red creatures to worry about from what we have seen, which is interesting. Oh, it actually does open. I mean, it's just tragic. It's a barrel. We should be able to jump onto the barrel, but we cannot. Never. Ever. Then it would be so simple, but of course we cannot have simple with this physics engine here. Unbelievable, man. Okay, so there will be some new comrades here right on the helipad, some players. The beacon is on the other building, I believe, isn't it? Two multi-tools, what's even here? We're not quite sure about this. I guess we already made our way to the helipad anyway, so what gives I guess? This entire area's power now, so it's easier to see. But also woke up the rest of the Grisos, I'm sure. Interesting. Satellite base 529. Uh-huh. Flamethrower. No, it's a piece of trash. No need for that. Ammo could be useful, but we have been using quite a few multi-tools already here. Right, wouldn't you think? Oh, more grease is fantastic. Is it worth playing with? Maybe. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave, dodge and weave, and there we go. Slice them in half if I could. These may actually be red greases, right? No, they're still green. It's just the lighting that makes them appear red. Okay, good idea. Yeah, this could be useful, but I'm not quite sure. Even without strength, we could bash open one of those glass windows. It's hardly something we can pull off. Get this fucking body out of the way. I really hate that. Okay, what is that? A concussion grenade, so a frag grenade essentially. Could be useful. At the moment, there doesn't seem to be any room here in our inventory. Whatever. Okay, just one grenade. I think we can do without, maybe. This should give us access to one of those rooms. We were unable to gain access through the hallway, maybe. Yeah, like this one. Right into... what is that here? Looks like some credits. Yes. 25 credits. Good thing it's universal, right? Despite the collapse and all. Oh, god damn it, man. Okay, let there be light. Does thankfully work on this side. Yeah, I don't think we can bash it down. It seems unlikely. So we must be gaining access through the hallway, presumably. Something like that. I think they solved the problem already.
I don't know about you, Edward, but I'm starting to get concerned. We've lost contact with the other bases and with headquarters. I think something terrible must have happened to the net, or maybe even to the world.
Yeah, it is dawning on them. Then again, I should be losing any sleep over this. They deserve it, frankly, for working on these horrible monsters. Yeah, we started from the other side, I would think, right? I mean, realistically speaking, how many multi-tools are we going to need over the rest of the campaign? That's the question I have to ask myself right now. Yes, there's the ventilation shaft someplace, but it's going to take some time to locate the area now. So why don't we just... yeah, try to use some of them. This was ammo, I believe, right? Wasn't it? Indeed it was. How are we getting in here? I see the ventilation shaft, of course, but is there even a point of coming in here? Except for the computer, maybe. Yeah, okay, we deactivated this thing, I think, why didn't we? Thankfully so. Yeah, that should be the pilot beacon.
Alex, I've been sent to pick you up. The signal from the beacon will let me land near the Versified facility.
You again?
First, you must speak to JC. I will circle the area until it's
I don't want you here landing for us, but then again we can't be too picky, can we not? Okay, that should take care of business in this area at least for now. So good thing we cleared it out before we talk to JC. Otherwise it could have been a nasty mission here. It was pretty nasty. What do you think? Shackleton Ice Shelf. Interesting. I don't remember, frankly, but I can probably look it up if I wanted to. To its exact location, I should specify. But of course, many items will be waiting for us someplace. She said as much. And supposedly there are also plenty of Grisos in there. Yeah, friendly Spider-Bot still. Yeah, I think it was Side X, wasn't it? Yeah, the Spider-Bots did a number on this turret, thankfully. Very effective, because they're also completely flame-proof. But so are all enemies in the game, apparently, except for me. I don't think it would matter, frankly. Yeah, this is about Grisos, I believe, right? Griso activity. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're picky. Alrighty then. We have the key, supposedly, encoded into our DNA. And Billy Adams will be waiting for us. After spending all that ammo against the Grisos, I think we are slightly underprepared, maybe. And the sanctuary area looks positively alien. Although, as we've learned, the Greys apparently are not alien. But I need a citation for that, if you don't mind, Mr. Page. And what happened to his clone and also Walton Simon's clone? We never learned that, right? I think one name was Wade Walker or something like that. I think it was. Certainly the music is very fitting here for this locale.
To revive JC, you'll have to repair Helios's 5 processing modules with the
5, huh?
biomod architecture. Prepare yourself for the unexpected, Alex. JC is conscious, but trapped in a struggle with the Helios AI. His memory is so intermingled with the AI that echoes of his former life are embedded in the very construction of this sanctuary.
So things are going to be weird. That's the short story I'm getting here. It is one of those terminals, I presume. Of course, our activities will draw some attention, especially from Mrs. Adams.
Alex Denton, welcome to your brother's sanctuary. My assignment is to answer your questions and provide transportation.
It's getting to be quite a crowd down here for an impregnable fortress. You were looking for JC Denton too?
I left Hong Kong.
Like the sarcasm there.
with instructions to search for JC Denton near Groom Lake in Nevada. I am an AI construct.
Ja, see, that's what I thought. She is a fucking AI program.
Not to stop looking until I was certain
Was wondering about that.
safe.
He isn't exactly safe with my former classmate Billy Adams skulking around. She went over to the Templars.
Billy Adams must be destroyed. If she damages the Helios core, she will destroy JC's mind.
She was always a prankster.
When you
Prankster? Okay.
Go outside to the abandoned VersaLife base. I see that you have already turned on the pilot beacon.
Yes.
I will be able to meet you there.
Thank you. Okay, I did not include this in one of our earlier episodes, but I was wondering about her in particular after our various conversations. And I was also looking at the helicopter image we still have. And as you can see, it's completely opaque, and people have never seen this pilot in person, I believe. And her banners also gave it away that she was a computer. And there we have it, final confirmation. It's an AI-controlled helicopter. Alright, sometimes it's good to be right, wouldn't you think? And that's the sanctuary. Yeah, said most positively is not in the AI program because we already drank some beer with him. I guess it's a little late for that, right? And the guy can rot in hell together with his other friends. I'm sure they can break him out if it's important to them. Can we fall through the floor? Hopefully not. So Billy Adams is already in the sanctuary someplace. Unsurprisingly. Hopefully we know how to defeat her. If anything else fails, we can just charge forward with the knife, I suppose. Then again, we are specialized in melee damage quite heavily, so it would not be uncalled for. It is getting kinda crowded in here, right? Apparently we're not the first visitors. Although it was claimed that JC converted this to a sanctuary after the events. Speaking of events, there's a Griso in here. And some electricity hazard. I don't like the sound of that, but I can at least look around freely while on ladders, unlike the first game. Where we always fell off, I believe. About charging greases in the open, mostly not a good idea. But there are quite a few in here. At least 2. I don't think we can set a trap for them. Only takes 2 shots anyway. If you can get a beat of them, of course. But they will just spit acid at me. Viddy, you're not dead yet. Okay, I just keep missing because they dance around like idiots. Okay. Fucking Grisos, man. But we almost slammed to the floor yet again. Yeah, these are still green Grisos, right? I probably can assume as much. Yeah, they said the system needs to be calibrated. I don't think they were lying about that. And the Grisos smashed open this crate here for us, which is nice of them. Yeah, they were gnawing on someone. Dunway. Dr. Dunway, presumably. His last entry in the journal. Why would we use multiple data cubes for that? I'm not sure. It should just be one device, at least I would think so. No, we were taking some EMP grenades with us. We have 3 stacks of energy cells, I mean VD. Okay. They're giving us way too many supplies in this game. They really do. It's even worse than Project Snowblind in certain ways. Okay, we don't need someone's ribcage, I think. But the EMP grenade would do nicely, thank you very much. Apparently, VD, how does it make sense? I don't quite understand now. I thought JC was converting the facilities before this all happened. Or afterwards? I'm not quite sure, frankly. Then again, people were exploring this area. Why he was present or something like that. That's a little bit odd. I think we should be able to survive that, by chance. But how do we get out of here? For the ramp, I would figure. Yeah, probably. But we can avoid one hazard at least. Really now? Oh, you goddamn idiot. He doesn't want to grab onto there for whatever reason. What's the only way to get out here? I see, right? Come on, you goddamn idiot. What does it take? There we go. Wasn't so after all, was it not? Unbelievable, man. Okay, so we have 5 official canisters and 1 illegal one. And there's literally nothing to upgrade right now. I think it's all maximum level. Okay, I suppose they give us some spare ones in case we want to swap them out. I guess why not? There's no downside to that, I think. Even though sneaking doesn't seem to be very sensible in this game sometimes. At least not very feasible because the levels are too small. Don't really care about stealth that much. We could also swap this out for the bio enhancement here, the speed enhancement to be specific. I guess it's not a priority or anything, but still, I just want to point out here a brief. Is there anything else down here of interest? This tiny flashlight doesn't have the greatest reach, unsurprisingly. But it certainly looks very ominous here. I think it's just a matter of attracting Billy's attention more than anything else once we insert our first genetic code sample. Something like that. Yeah, that's not going to happen, right? We need to use the letter like a normal human being. Other people can see that we are augmented even though we don't have any visible augmentations. That's the entire point, you know, of our bio modifications anyway, our genetic code being modified. Even JC did have some visible augmentations, and so did Bob Page for that matter, but we don't. I guess then we find out what happens. Oh.
Look at this funhouse. I guess it's some sort of architectural photo album. This room is from Hong Kong, where JC Denton went into hiding for a while. Talk about ego. Is this what you want to bring about? The whole world recreated in his image?
I guess he just cherishes his memories, I suppose. This is a Maggie Chow's apartment, I believe. We even have the old theme returning. That's a nice attention to detail. We have some grays in here. These aren't hostile because they are, yeah, gatekeepers.
It is time to awaken JC, but we fear she is here to prevent it and to harm him. You must stop her, and you must revive him.
But how?
Upon the arrival of the key, JC was to be awakened to welcome the perfected genetic code. Then he and Paul were to share it with the world. Now there is much unexpected violence.
Unexpected? Depends on the point of view.
What needs to be done?
Activate the nodes. Reconnect him with the waking. But beware. The other key has made her own plans.
What do you mean?
She has machines, weapons. She has hate. She intends to destroy JC and all who stand in her way. Do not let this come to pass.
We see what we can do. However, does she respond to frag rounds? I guess we find out pretty shortly, wouldn't you think? I don't think it's super faithful to the original apartment. I think it was more colorful, maybe.
What is this place anyway?
Yeah, I was wondering about that, sir.
This is JC's habitat. He came to Antarctica seeking peace.
He never found peace at Hong Kong, though.
With the artificial intelligence Helios, he constructed this place with his mind, using his new power over materials. The habitat erupted from the landscape, a living technological building infused with his psyche.
Well, this said something about the nanites being able to reshape the world around them. But I didn't think it was in a literal sense.
JC must be awakened.
Okay, but what happened to the terrorist attack in Chicago then? Is it the same technology, just used as a terrorist weapon? It could be. Ah, yeah, the typhoon again. Remember back in Deus Ex when we figured out the password after all, by reading through these books? Was nice, wasn't it? Double path membership. JC Denton apparently added to the very bottom of the list. As an honorary member, I guess. You could help me out. I know you have a death ray in that head of yours. I remember it very vividly after the last game, of course. And this must be about the Dragon's Tooth, which you're still carrying around, incidentally. Or at least a more refined version of it. Was produced against the Grisos. Of course, it's just snippets out of JC's mind. Oh, is it like the breach all over again? And mankind divided? I suppose it did take some inspiration from that. Seems peaceful enough, but reportedly she brought her own robots. It would be a terrible idea to gear up on some items, wouldn't you think? Yeah, be at a different area or on the other side of the pillar because there are more fucking Grisos back here. Okay, you wanted some piece of the action here. Okay, we shouldn't be engaging these things in melee combat ideally, as you can tell. Then again, I want to conserve some ammo because apparently it's getting a little bit rarer now. By the looks of it. Good thing we have plenty of energy cells. Too many actually. Yeah, this is still green Grisos. That's going to change at one point, I would figure. How depressing can it be? Yeah. Okay, they're really giving us way too many of those. I suppose we could swap out some of them. And this is also an official one, I believe, right? Isn't it? I guess we play the collect them all game. Interestingly enough, it's just mirrored white, looks exactly the same. That's a bit disappointing, frankly. Some variety could have been nice. So then we shall continue with our shotgun at the ready. Our only companion really.
Excellent work, Alex. Repair this Tower of Babel, and just when the king reaches out to touch the sky, we will be there to snatch his hand away.
Of course, he has his own plans. Maybe it's not aligning with ours, but still. Was it Mendeley's office maybe by chance? In which case it should be a glass door, shouldn't it?
She brings destruction with her. I hope you can end it.
Well, we're a little bit late already, aren't we? I think it was the book Paul was reading back in his apartment when we first met him, didn't we? Explaining the situation between Pakistan and India. Mm-hmm. A good old effect book. It's an interesting throwback, I have to say. But this must have been Mendeley's office. Yeah, that was the NSN device here, right? And it was indeed our uncle's office, so to speak. But I don't remember it quite that way. Not quite, no. And there seems to be the flag of UNESCO door. So everything does come full circle eventually. And it was the third device, I believe. So where's Mrs. Adams? I'm just waiting for her because, well, you know it's going to be a confrontation. Not just a third door. No, you can say anything about JC, but at least he put in some guardrails. Unlike many people in this universe. You little bastards, get over here. It sounds going to give me some nightmares if you keep this up. You would think for a mech rifle that we don't have to lead the target that much. I could use any old goddamn pistol in real life and we wouldn't have to lead the target that much here. This is an energy weapon, mech accelerator. There we go. That should fix the problem for now. Maybe not. We'll probably soften up a tiny bit before we even do anything else. Alex, you goddamn idiot. Every single time. How often do I have to repeat myself here? Don't fucking fall to the bottom here. I guess just use one of those. Keep them busy here. Are you telling me the Spider-Bot doesn't care about animals? Really now? Do your goddamn job, man. There we go, finally. Idee. You destroyed my Spider-Bot, you idiot. Okay, it's kind of funny, I'm sorry. Okay, so we try to get a bit more serious here. And it was too funny. These are not exactly in the correct order. But it's alright. It's nice to know what happened to them. Yeah, it's a little bit supernatural, isn't it? There must be his final resting position. I'm not quite sure how cold or warm it is in here, but still. I'm sure these will be useful against our Madame, wouldn't you think? At least I hope so. Certainly we have a perfect symmetry in here that could be in line with his mind right now, or state of mind for that matter. He was asking for our help specifically. But I'm still unsure as to how well equipped we are. In terms of ammo, pretty well. We are aboard the Boeing 747, aren't we? I think we may be. And there's Jacob's War again, chapter 1. Is it like a game of chess? Could be. Yeah, we're going to play a game, right, aren't we? A deadly game, essentially. But so far there's no trace of her.
She moves to destroy JC. We do not understand this violence.
I mean, she had plenty of opportunity already. And then we're exiting through the private bathroom, I see. I do dig the art design. I really do. Yeah, this one is literally a dead end, isn't it? Hopefully not for us. Oh, then we better hope for the best, because I can feel it. The final confrontation is indeed coming. I do hear told immediately, and we are in the clothing vets in Area 51.
Thanks for doing all the hard work finding the way in here. All I had to do was follow in your footsteps, and I'm just minutes away from completing my objective.
Just walk away.
Would make sense that this is the final recreation of his mind.
Don't let Apostle Corps or the Illuminati use you as a pawn. One wants to worship
Yeah,
JC,
apparently you're not a pawn for the Templar, really now.
Neither group can see he's too mad and too powerful for either. I'm going to destroy him while he's still weak. It's the only sane answer.
We are old friends, but we became distant on the very first mission here, right? After the events in Chicago. And you've certainly been brainwashed. How can you justify what you did for the Templars? There is no justification. No, we take her down.
I can't let you do that. I'll kill you if I have to.
So this is how it ends? Okay, I'm ready, but I don't think you are. You may have dealt with SSC, or even armored Templars before, but you've never taken on a true equal, or a friend. But I guess you're just as crazy as the rest of them. Another threat to be neutralized.
It's over, yes, and one way or another.
Easy prey.
Okay, then we have to find out how effective the Imperial will be against her. I can find them. Yes, you can use Scanner against the robot, I guess. You like that, huh? It still keeps them occupied. Okay, we should probably keep a little bit of a distance here, shouldn't we? So let's just try that. Okay, they weren't lying. They weren't lying about that. Okay, that's worrisome here. Let's keep some distance, please. Come on, Alex, move your fucking legs if you wouldn't mind. Okay, there's a couple of rocket turrets, I see. Yeah, stop blasting me, please, that would be swell. It is kind of fitting that the final confrontation takes place in this very room. I can't argue with that, can I not? Okay, what else do we have on offer? What else would be useful? I guess we try to use some EP grenades and see if they're any effective against her. She could probably also heal herself. If I can find her. Unfortunately, we used the scrambler grenade, so the turret cannot be reprogrammed. Nope, of course not. Yeah, where are you? I'm not sure. She can, of course, cloak, I would presume. think that's her back here, right? Maybe not. I'm not so sure. She could have also moved out of the room already, but I don't think she gets up that easily. There's a submachine gun on the ground, but I don't see a body anywhere. So what happened here? That's worrying. But the spider bot is certainly dead. But the rocket turret isn't. You're getting slightly annoying, the pal. Yeah. Yes, okay. A couple of shots here. I think we can maybe spare that. So what's going on here? Gas barrel, huh? Okay. What's going on? Where is she? Why is there fire on the ground? She was blasting me with a submachine gun granted, but still. This is a bit unsettling here, frankly. Certainly it wasn't that easy fight. I don't think so. There must be more to this. Of course, JC doesn't really appreciate the violence inside the sanctuary for good reason. Right? I guess then we better be alert.
Merging. Find me near the entrance to the sanctuary. I have so much to tell you.
We have tons of questions, of course, but speaking of which, where is our friend? Did we take her down? Where's the body, though? Did she just disintegrate? Really? That cannot be that easy, certainly. Even though we just killed our old friend, right? I converted him to rations. Maybe it does taste like chicken after all. Yeah, there was some tranquility to this place before the hostiles arrived.
At last, my scientists succeeded. You were the complete solution. My brother Paul was to be upgraded first so that he could carry the infusions through the gate, but there was a setback.
You're really J.C. Denton. What happened to your brother?
He nearly died 2 years ago. My chief scientist, Tracer Tong, thought that he'd perfected the biomod substrate, but there were recombinant anomalies in Paul. He had to be cryogenically frozen to save his life. Luckily, you and the other subjects at last accepted complete transformation.
He was the first prototype, flawed from the get-go, even the original Deus Ex.
That and much more. We're now ready to transform the human race. It became clear to me after the defeat of MJ-12 that the old answers to tyranny are inadequate. I needed the Helios merger in order to contemplate the problem effectively.
And?
I'm going to establish the first post-human civilization, and you're my first citizen. Welcome.
Post-human civilization? Really?
That's a pretty tall order. What do you need from me?
I need you to return to Cairo to rescue my brother Paul, who was seized by the Templars. Then meet me at Liberty Island, where in the ruins of an old military base there is an Aquinas node that can be used to distribute the infusion technology worldwide.
Yes, I need more details. This is all very puzzling here.
Tell me more about this post-human civilization.
Before the disruptions, Helios and I had many months of productive thought. Up to now, all free societies have started with one premise. Human nature is cruel, unjust, a force to be controlled.
I follow you so far.
The separation of powers, from Aristotle to Montesquieu, is designed purely to thwart the ambitions of individuals. How comical the West pride in its vast tangle of agencies, jurisdictions, arcane procedures.
What's the alternative?
Address the flaws in human nature. Make all beings truly equal in both body and mind.
But if there's no difference or diversity,
and emotionally sound, the needs of government change dramatically.
I don't think I would like that.
Human emotions, antidepressants, is that freedom?
Is it freedom when one child is born to poverty, a chance combination of organic materials, while the wealthy child is shaped every day of his life, enhanced genetically, trained, educated, often augmented nanotechnologically?
Why not get rid of nanotech and genetic engineering, the technologies that make people different from each other?
Then you go down the path of intolerance as your friend Billy did. Is human nature perfect?
I
no.
really don't believe that applies to us, the description.
Not annihilated in Templar pogroms. As enhanced beings, we can establish a pure democracy that runs on instantaneous input from the electorate.
How can you accuse us of that? We never showed anything like this here, right? Alex may not be the smartest fellow ever, but certainly is not intolerant and not radical. Pure democracy. Maybe Billy had some points after all. Then again, we didn't have the ability or the opportunity to question him before we met her, right? There are no easy choices in the Deus Ex game, right? Of course there aren't. But now it's too late. Her blood is in our conscience now.
Helios AI has the processing power to handle all governmental functions worldwide. Legislative, executive, and judicial. Once every mind has been enhanced and can merge with the AI, attitudes towards major legislation can be processed on a daily or even more frequent basis.
You want everyone to be like the Omar and meld themselves together into one huge AI construct?
Helios will communicate, not assimilate. Life will go on as usual.
Helios is starting to sound like an enlightened despot.
All governments have power. The benefit of giving this power to a synthetic intellect is that human affairs would no longer need to be ruled by generalities. Helios will have a deep understanding of every person's life and opinions.
I find it very invasive of putting. Yeah, indeed, right?
Consideration, you'll see that this arrangement is for the best. General ideas are no proof of the strength, but rather of the insufficiency of the human intellect. The words of Alexis de Tocqueville, an observer of the birth of modern democracy. Though general ideas allow human minds to make judgments quickly, they are necessarily incomplete.
So
de Tocqueville noted that an all-knowing mind, the mind of God as he conceived it, would have no need for general ideas. It would understand every individual in detail and at a glance. Incomplete applications of law or justice would be impossible for such a mind.
I don't think he sees himself as a god, Alex. That would be a stupid thing to say. But I guess the merging with Helios did change his viewpoint. But he seems to be benevolent still, but I don't like where this is going. No, I don't think we should ask that question. We consider your request, certainly, though.
Consider your request.
A helicopter followed you here. Tracer Tong sent it to pick me up from Area 51 after my infiltration of MJ-12. Ava Johnson was the pilot, an AI construct. I'm putting her at your disposal.
What happened to our friend, Mr. Jock? He did defuse the bomb, of course. Okay. I mean, he does look like a godlike figure in there. So I'm not quite sure we made the right choice. Maybe we should have watched this little conversation together with Billy and then based our decision around that, but her motives were questionable, at least her methods were. Then again, it's always hard taking on old friends, right?
How does it feel to share such an infamous name? Don't be deluded by the AI's ingenuity. Your brother JC has long since been devoured by the Helios core, and if you revive Paul, you will be reviving a sworn terrorist. There is a better way. More when you reach Cairo.
Okay, so people want us to do different things, unsurprisingly. Okay, so, there was a very strange encounter here. Well, rest in peace, Billy Adams, I think. And of course, we took her out. After all, there may not have been a reason for that. Maybe. But now it's too late for regrets, as is customary in a Deus Ex game, of course. Plenty of hard choices along the way. Yeah, plenty of things to digest here, right, people? At least we already cleared out the helipad section, so we can race straight back to Cairo and then consider options, maybe? No, I'm not going to do that. He can rot in hell. So maybe we've become a little bit grizzled after all. Yeah, wasn't exactly the friendliest welcome whenever we went, right? We're still a little bit naive, but we're also now a veteran.
You have been deceived, tired pilgrim. I destroyed the entire city of Chicago only because the threat from Apostle Core warranted such desperate tactics. Come to the holocron in Tent 04. It's time you learn the truth about your past.
Well, don't we already know the truth about our past? But I guess, since we know where this area is, we can maybe talk to him. Although, filling our brain with stupid crap is probably a stupid idea as well, wouldn't you think? I don't want to be brainwashed here. And at the moment, we seem to be looking for answers.
I'm at the end of my tether. Where are you?
What? So why shouldn't I just shoot your fucking ass there? Okay, guys in power armor, fantastic. Das cleared out the area, but apparently doesn't matter here. Goodie. Okay, Mr. Flamethrower wouldn't be a help anyhow. Oh, yeah, the double up, of course. Oh, too close for comfort. Yeah, but okay, let's shoot you in a triangle, you know? Fucking bullshit here. Then we get stuck in terrain again, almost getting ourselves killed again as a result. Well, thanks for that game. Always enlightened when it happens. Okay, Mr. Robot is alive still somehow. Pretty resilient, but of course we are done here. Okay, do we have anything that could be of use back here? Anything really? EMP grenades, so given that we're talking about power armor, should do the trick for us. Yeah, that's work, thankfully. Great, sure, fantastic, thanks for that game. Oh, goodie. Okay, so of course they fucking blew up in this tight quarter there. With all these fucking idiots I cannot shoot in a triangle, of course, because I'm immediately spotted. And I'm focused on this conversation and our quest to find answers. Of course, he says, come to the whole of it, we have a talk here. And then he has his fucking goons in the middle of the fucking hallway, you know? That really sets the tone for this conversation. Nothing explosive, at least what we can move, of course. Oh, great, fantastic, lovely. Flamethrower, completely useless against any target for that matter. Any target whatsoever. You're just full of bullshit, man. Full of goddamn bullshit. It's already blasting me, or specifically my little spider bot. No, the last time it didn't prevail because he blew up in my fucking face, of course. Fucking bullshit here. Okay, one guy down, which is a start, I guess. Of course, they're free, at least weit from what I've seen. Yeah, it has to be the back rifle, otherwise you can't inflict any damage whatsoever. Okay, good here. Rocket launcher. I think it's the first time we see this weapon, and we can carry it. And also draws universal ammo. Sure, right? Okay, so, ammo scavenger. I mean, we have a stack of 3 of those here, why don't we? Increased range is unnecessary, frankly. Yeah, just put on here. I guess since we have 3 of those, but we can only have 2 weapon modes on any given firearm. Rocket launcher, really? Okay. I mean, it is power armor. What's the old fire on that thing? Doesn't tell me, right, by chance? Okay, so we have an optical guided missile, I guess. Come on! Ah, okay, we're lacking in practice, unsurprisingly, with this thing. How many fucking Templar goons are over here? Fuck this stupid compensation bullshit, then. There we go. And hope, no, of course, it's far from the last idiot around here. That's what I figured. Okay, I'm not quite sure how it's survivable. It's certainly more difficult than the fight against Billy Adams ever was. No, too far away, I think, right? Probably. Maybe not. Okay, he's down, thankful. No, there he is. Oh, there's another fucking dude to my right. There we go. I'm finally done here. Can sustain this indefinitely, of course. Ammo constraints are a consideration. Yeah, maybe I will even do that, right? Okay, then. Yeah, oh. I have the health augmentation on. Apparently, they can one-shot me with the fucking explosion. Surely not, right? But apparently so. What a delight here. What a nice welcoming committee. And I really thought the Sanctuary would be the last portion of the campaign, but apparently it isn't. There's still work to do in Cairo then. So it will be Templar dudes all the way to the helipad, I guess. Probably. So much for getting out of here the easy way, right? And this guy wants to talk to us. These idiots are under his direct control as a reminder. So he's been ordering him to take me out specifically, despite the fucking talking angle. I mean, what can I do? I don't have the ammo to sustain this. It's impossible. So, can I shoot it in a triangle because they don't present it back to me? So, this is useless. Don't worry about that. Yeah, they can one-shot me despite full health. That seems sensible. I mean, I can kite them in here. There's no room to maneuver. It's a fucking problem. There's no better way to do this, I'm thinking. Maybe you can get some splash damage out of the deal. There we go. Really? You are done yet? You're not getting away, you idiot. Okay, I like the sound of that. Yeah, feel the pain, feel the burn, feel the rockets. It's getting a little ridiculous here, friends. A little bit too crowded in this tiny hallway. Okay, I think they may be down. The spider board has been disabled because of the EMP damage, even though... Yeah, it's unacceptable, right? Light spider board, okay, but still active, but also isn't at the same time. Strange how it works. So, we're fighting Templars now with rocket launchers. Okay, good, yeah. So, I'm out of ammo, almost, but they are alive now, which is better than before. But of course they won't just leave me alone, wouldn't you think? Nope, of course they won't. You can try to loot him towards the explosive stuff. That's an option, maybe. But I think it is tent number 4. Probably should be running around with a rocket launcher indoors. You're full of shit, mate. Full of fucking shit. That's what you are.
You gave the order to destroy my hometown.
By now, you will have been told that you are the third Denton prototype. That isn't quite true, or I wouldn't have been willing to destroy an entire city to kill you.
Well, make all the justifications in your mind, pal.
The first Dentons who were straight clones of an ideal individual. You were, how do I put it, average. A feeble little mongrel who was...
No, we saw the clone down there in the basement of Area 51.
JC and Paul Denton never escaped their original programming. They instead succeeded only in making copies of themselves. Without realizing it, they worked to build the precise society envisioned by the Illuminati and its defunct offshoot MJ-12. A population configured for transparency, integration, control. Follow me?
Interesting theory. What is it you want from me?
A sympathetic ear for now. Believe me.
Sympathetic? You haven't been doing nothing that makes you sympathetic whatsoever.
May be at hand. Help me when I call on you, and I will have no need to destroy more cities. Only one Apostle Core facility remains, and I simply need the device.
No way! No way, no way, no way! Why would we ever consider that after all that happened here? Not the slightest chance, pal. I'd rather shoot you myself, frankly. There's no way I'm going to do this. There's at least one additional Templar around here, right? If not misremembering. I don't think releasing the Grisos would do anything for us. It's unlikely. Yeah, 4 here, I believe, right? Okay, so far you can stay alive for now. Consider yourself lucky there, pals, only because I don't have any ammo to spare. Is he that delusional? Well, we already know the answer, of course. How can he expect us to even consider this option? You can maybe brainwash Billy Adams, but you cannot brainwash Alex. He's too emotionally detached for this to be happening.
Stand clear. I'm about to land.
Did you see anything, or anyone for that matter, on your way down? Okay, we're not a murderer, otherwise I might do that. I want to be out of here sooner than later, if you don't mind. Yeah, the emphasis is on sooner than later. Yeah, but where are we though? Mr. Pilot or Mrs. Pilot or Computer Program Pilot? Whatever the case may be. Yeah, what's up with the delay? I really thought AI programs were a little bit more reliable than that. I don't hear the helicopter at least. Okay, I don't hear the helicopter, but I suppose it's waiting for us on the helipad. Which means other friends will also be waiting for us at the helipad. I'm not talking about penguins. Maybe not. That could not have been the last line of resistance, possibly so weit. There we go. I knew you had it in you, Alex. Thank you. I'm out of here now.
Shall we go? I will be your pilot until we reach Liberty Island.
How will JC get there?
I thought we were heading to Cairo.
In a matter of speaking, he will be preparing the systems necessary for the Great Advance while we are
Yeah, that's the Great Advance we're talking about.
Talking about the Nine Worlds Tavern.
JC does not use the word advance. This notion is present in my original programming as constructed by Tracer Tong in the 2040s.
What good are socio-political notions to a pilot drone?
You will have to ask Mr. Tong. Shall we go?
I thought we were heading to Cairo, not Liberty Island. Okay, but regardless, we're out of here now.
Get some rest. Cairo is not as friendly as it was when you left it.
Even though we did, of course, cure the plague. This doesn't count for anything, of course. And what happened to the Oma? No idea. And we're heading off to Cairo, apparently. Not so friendly, huh? What could it possibly entail? I guess we have to figure this out next recording session, because it's getting very long already, and apparently we're still not done here, regardless of our ultimate choice. But I would suppose our actions do have consequences, right? Wouldn't you think?
The Templars have overrun all Cairo, including the mosque. They have moved Paul Denton's cryo-storage tank to Flight Bay 24.
Really, that stupid bay again?
What do you know about the Templar defenses?
They had deep roots in the local population and were able to call up a large number of paladins. In addition, they have deployed a military bot in the mosque and 2 in the arcology.
What happened to the city's security forces?
Pathetic.
SSC Chief Vera Maxwell stormed the arcology with forces flown in from Germany, but they were surrounded and are now pinned down somewhere inside the structure.
So I'm on my own.
Well, of course we are.
After you find Paul, I will meet you in Flight Bay 23 at the top of the arcology. Good luck.
This is what the Illuminati wants you to do. Destroy Paul Denton and help return biomod technology to international regulation. Please discuss the operation with the elite commander waiting for you in the street. Paul's frozen body is located in Flight Bay 24 on level 110 of the archaeology.
So, we're killing Paul Denton for the Illuminati. So, even if we downside with the World Trade Organization, by extension also the Illuminati, we want to destroy the Templars once and for all. Ideally. And I cannot trust the World Trade Organization to even attempt this. Because they already did, and they already failed. I guess then we have to figure out how we can proceed through the streets and also through the archaeology here next episode. But I think for today it's all we can do indeed. So as usual, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.